Yes.
Never heard of it.
What road is it on?
Okay, you go Amherst, you go further, was it Venus?
Second.
Further, there used to be a little restaurant there and they sold foods there. That's that road there. So you go underneath 10 going toward, going south. And it's only about half a mile down the road on the right. There'll be signs up.
Oh,
And it's called.
They got a Facebook page. But it's
I might have to come over there just to look at the animal.
it is,
What's it called?
Okay.
PK, PK, big P, little K, swap. Farm swap or police swap.
Good morning, everybody.
Morning.
Morning. 26. It is 9 o'clock. And I'll call the meeting to order for the Law Enforcement Committee for Tuesday, June 11th, 2024. This meeting and all other meetings of this committee are open to the public. Proper notice has been posted and given to the media in accordance with Wisconsin statutes so that the citizens may be aware of the time, place, and agenda of this meeting. Our roll call indicates that we have everyone here this morning, so. Agenda approval, please. Motion to approve the agenda.
Johnson, so moved.
I get it. Motion made and seconded to approve the agenda. Any further discussion? In addition to the threshold or anything to be done? Hearing none, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any contrary? So moved. Minutes of the previous meeting. Motion to approve.
Also moved.
Second to that? Second. Motion made and seconded to approve the agenda of the previous meeting. Any additions or corrections? Hearing none, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any contrary? So moved. Public comment? Okay, I see no one here. Next, we go to the review of bills. Carl, you want to fill us in if there's something there that we should be aware of? Sure.
Pretty routine month, but on page 6 of 16 up there when it says US Bank. That's US Bank, you almost got to explain that be for the dog. Take care of the medical surgery on there.
I don't think it's in page.
They're not down.
USB.
That's why I said, when you have our coding, sometimes you gotta explain the US.
What happened to the dog?
So the one of the female dogs had been spayed, and that went great. 2 days later, she was able to rupture some of the sutures and went in for emergency surgery. And they took 3 feet of intestine.
40 inches.
Is she still good now?
Yes.
There's up at dog voting with the cone on, look good.
Look good. I like the way you stapled this.
Okay.
Pretty nice.
I was gonna say, go back to 5. The legacy concrete, we did complete the project and I'm pretty sure we're close that all the bills are in. As far as that. And that was a $36,000 project. It was under the capital over, it was capital under. Like safety, was that extra? That was the one right under it. Was that the one?
Yeah, that's the service fees. We actually ended up getting a free camera from that. We had to pay for the service fees on it. So that $650 is the service fees instead of the entire $3,650, basically $3,000.
Oh, wow.
So I don't know if you watched the news, they just had, was it Winnebago County looking for that motorcyclist? If you notice off in the corner, it says block camera, that's the same camera. They can spot, you can just implant what you're looking for into the system and then it shows up wherever that certain car went or is going.
Now, it could be plate, color, dents, roof racks,
Stickers.
stickers, pick up and it's connected nationwide.
How many do we have?
8,
Eight,
Eight in the county?
eight, we're currently at 8, there are 2 more that are getting installed, hopefully any day now. So the site plans are all done, it's basically we're the construction company to put them up, so.
There's one by twenty, is that
city,
correct?
Behind,
An auto in Clintonville?
that's one of the Clintonville's cameras, so they have, Clintonville PD also has it, Waupaca PD has some, Clintonville PD has some, New London PD, Marion.
Where's the one in Marion, so I behave?
I think they have one
real close
Can't
to
hide
the-
though, you can't hide.
close to the Shell station.
Thing is, these cameras aren't reviewed unless we're looking for something.
Yes, yeah, no,
Because we wouldn't have time to sit there.
no, no. It's 24
Very
hours
clear
in a
pictures,
day.
it's not distorted at all.
We had a
You can even
success-
grid it off. You can grid an area that was burglarized, looking for a specific color of car in that area at that time.
Yeah,
Yeah, we've had several success stories already, stolen vehicle, that was recovered, that was caught on flat camera. There was actually another, right after, about a year ago already, right after we went live with the first one, there was a silver alert that was located. Assistance with that.
And the first batch was purchased through a grant I received from that's. Yeah. Everything.
And on that same page on the bottom, that's another extension of it. Circuit across on it. For old Fox Valley. Page 5, at the bottom.
that's that same incident.
Same incident, total is 13,000.
Yeah.
78, so.
Really, the other ones are pretty standard as far as maintenance on the vehicle. Page 13 on the overhead doors. Which one, is it always the annex or is it the mag? Strike County overhead door.
Always.
Always the
Still a gate, we should,
Yes.
annex.
we can get that. I'm sure get that looked at.
I think they've replaced everything they can replace it now.
Yeah, different type.
So that door was ours.
Oh, yeah, this one was.
Been a salad towards.
Oh, yeah. But we are
I
having,
think the annex was 2 months ago.
We have all our squad cars, I see $200,000 flat. We have all of
That was the last 4 for this year's batch. So
Okay.
that's all of them for this year. The only thing you guys will be seeing for the squad cars are the builds. Fill downtown, so that'll be put in. And hopefully those will be, actually they're started in Madison here within the next about 2 weeks when they're gonna start knocking out.
And most of the equipment in the old ones can't be
Correct.
recycled.
The only thing that's going into this batch that's down there that we'll reuse, actually, we're not reusing anything. A couple of computer stands actually.
Yeah.
Other than that, everything is new again.
Okay.
once they start rotating the Tahoes out, stuff that's in, because right now we don't have any used Tahoes.
Yeah.
They're going out of service. Once that happens, we have all inside lights now, so that will.
Yeah, when I first came into this position, I thought, what about the computers? Computer? And when Brent says 5 years is life and technology, I thought, no, throw that one into the pot too, as far as part of the equipment costs on that squad. If Brent says it's.
My son is into the end of the industry and, good thing he knows that when I need a replacement at home, I'll do it. They do need to be replaced properly.
Anything else that's being noticed or anything? Otherwise, the budget is doing fine for this year so far.
You're blowing out my
2%.
chief deputy remarks.
Yeah.
I'll give it right now, yeah.
Okay,
42% capacity,
42%.
so we're doing good on into the 6 months, so we're averaging 7% per month or so, and of the money, but, yeah, 42% is right now, so it's in good shape. You know, when you're at the half year mark.
Make a motion to approve as printed.
Already second.
No, I think we do a formality for the bills and the bills only. Just to show the
Reviewing
public that they've been reviewed. Yeah. Motion been made and seconded to approve the reviewed bills as posted. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any contrary, so moved. Now, there was a discussion that essentially said, hey, we definitely need to show that we do take time to go over it and that, yeah, we put the effort into it. Otherwise, everything else will be placed on file. Communication Center News, report please.
So, you can see our radio transmissions at 64,000 is slightly increasing, as well as our calls for service. That's to be expected at this time of year. It's going to get busier going into the summer, so we anticipate that is going to increase. And 911 hangups and missed outs have gotten a little better. What we're noticing now is more of a trend with the iPhone or Apple Watch crash detection that is coming in. So drop their phones and it triggers a call to 911. So we've noticed an increase in those as well. So we'll see how that trends throughout the summer too. In staffing news, our most recent trainee just completed field training, so we're excited for her to get on the shadow phase. Ready for work.
You all of you know Kelly,
You've seen that.
she is, you were in the interview process. June 23rd, she'll be assuming captain position. Replace Kelly.
Congratulations.
Yeah, I like her accent, so keep her around.
Thank you. I'll just keep talking.
Yeah.
Sounds like the lady on my GPS.
Yeah.
Any comments or questions for Kelly? Hearing none, we'll place that on file. And once again, congratulations. Yes, great. Corrections Division, sir.
That's the only really thing we have to update on is some employees. Good, we have one in psychological background phase and one that's in background phase. Quick note, we had interviews last week. I think we had 4 rooms set up, one no-show, 1 good one, and 2. Try again.
Yeah.
So. That's all I got.
Any comments, any questions? We are pursuing other areas to fill the portage and, well, wood culling it currently, right? Working diligently.
We're looking. Not a lot of options out there.
See what would happen. At least our warden didn't get arrested. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, yes, we have charges, I guess. Any other questions for the corrections division at all? Any comments? Otherwise, we'll place that in file. Our detective division, please.
Nick's on vacation. These are the numbers. There wasn't nothing really remarkable in that division or any larger cases that about. Usually historically after school, and I heard them on the radio. We always, as a detective division, we always used to get, during the school year, you had the child abuse and other abuses and everything else, but after school's out, now we're getting the home complaints or exchange complaints when they're going to a different parent about they got bruises, they got this, they got that. So I've listened to the radio now and some of the type of complaints, now it switches and you can see the transition in time of year, so. Otherwise, there's nothing remarkable.
Point of information, the raw numbers are something that, didn't we used to get a comparison a year ago? We could somewhere. Instead of just seeing what it is this month, this year, it seems more helpful if we can compare to what a year ago, like, you remember?
Sure.
How we used to get it?
I think you're correct.
Sure.
Because the raw numbers without anything comparable was kind of nebulous.
Yeah, frequency and, yeah,
So if we went like May of 2023, along with, it.
sure.
So we have something that
yeah,
is,
something
this
counts
is a
up.
little light in the sense of just a previous month,
It's hard to know what.
I put a notation.
if you would please.
Sure.
Any other comments or questions? Otherwise, we'll place that on file. Patrol division.
As you can see, month of May, nothing substantial sticking out on the number wise. Some good news for patrol, we have all three of our new deputies have started FTO, currently only 2 in the month of May, started the FTO process. Zach Dilly and Noah Brandel. Patrol division also had a successful drone deployment, locating a felony subject that had fled from the officers of the city of Waupaca. And last new topic of news is we hosted the countywide evac training at Waupaca Airport.
Comments or questions at all? Thanks, maybe don't have those questions. We'll place it on file then. I thank you for the information. Next, we have records.
As you can see, revenue, we were able to bring in good amounts of money on the golf outing and other donations. We had the food truck day right after the last meeting, and they were able to donate $3,000 for our program, so that was pretty successful.
Comments, questions?
Did a little.
Well, I thank you and place it on file, please. Medical examiner's report.
All right, for May, we had 37 natural deaths, 3 accidental. For a total of 40. We had 30 cremations, and that's about it. Beginning to kind of slow down a little bit. We were busy for a month there. So. They are.
Comments, questions? For our medical examiner? I see we have 6 suicides. Is that pretty much
That was from the previous month. We had 4 in a month.
4 in that 1 month?
So it's up probably by a third from normal.
previous, yeah.
Yeah, we usually average like maybe 9 a year, so.
Any no questions or anything, we'll place that up now again, and thank you. Chief Deputy, Carl.
I'm good. I don't have much, just an update. Heidi, since we haven't got the budget packets out yet, Heidi said that me and the next chief deputy could go upstairs and get an accelerated education on next year's budget, so we're gonna try to do that. I found out early on, I go, budget, how many million? And it was 11 million or 10 million back then when I started. And I was panicking because it was fun to be on the administrative side, but I've never, like I said earlier, and Dick, when he was in here, he was laughing. I said my wife don't even let me handle the checkbook, so now we got a $14 million budget, and but I took the burden off by saying, Carl, I handle 80% of your budget, so calm down. And it's just keeping track of everything, all the moving parts in the building, basically, and out on the road and everything else. So it wasn't major surgery or science to figure out these budgets. You just gotta keep track of it. And I just appreciate that the sheriff, that I can be on the administrative side, see how this is run. Law enforcement for that many years. And you know, what does chief deputy do? And it's basically personnel and budget. So I got to see that side. It was interesting. So, and a good department to work for, so. Oh, good. Thanks. And thanks to this law enforcement committee. It was fun to work with. Every member since I started, really. It was a good committee. So, thank you. It's easy, Carl. We have great staff. Comments or questions? All right, Chief Deputy. Very good. Nothing. We'll move to sheriff.
Yesterday, we signed a contract. However, it doesn't start till October 1st because for staffing. Because we got three new people in training. So we're gonna fill those shifts though. But they're okay with that. That's one of the,
So how much are they paying us?
109 to 200 something dollars. Okay, it actually covers one.
Pretty much covers everything for you. Okay.
We're helping them out with their evidence coming up. On our evidence, helping them out with the sale of their items, so. It'll be a good working relationship.
But this is their busy time of year too, right? It's summer months.
We're doing it all along anyway, so.
Filling in. Yeah, all gaps and stuff.
Our hands are tied until we get those officers trained. Or it'll be short for everybody else.
That's actually, when you think about it, pretty quick. Get somebody. Considering, you know, we have to have an officers. And the hours again that you're thinking of?
2 to 2, 12 to 12. K9 golf outing brought over $11,000. All the donators appreciate that. That helps out a lot. Carl's leaving next week, Friday.
Good job.
Happy man.
He's smiling already. Time to go.
Might change it.
Can you get him to work part-time, just a couple days a week?
They'll charge us full price.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if any of you wanna come for a send off on Friday,
Next,
next Friday.
Where and when?
Here, 11 o'clock.
no, lower level 42.
Oh, we didn't move it? Sorry. Lower level 42 because we're probably gonna have a few too many people at the
Oh, yeah.
The last couple people were standing outside.
Friday, 11 o'clock. Yep.
Just about that Fremont, historically, we covered every call, a lot of calls. Everything, detective division, every division, so we don't miss a beat or a call, you know.
As far as I can remember, they've never been staffed enough.
I remember that was the case 35 years ago.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we're kind of excited to work that,
Yeah.
give them some good service. Yeah. As well as they are.
Yeah, and they're willing to, put money into it. So they are involved and understand there's a cost.
Other than that, can I jump down to Fremont ordinances?
You certainly can.
So, order for us, enforce the ordinances, we have to have an ordinance to accept the ordinance. I got a hold of Diane, I actually emailed her, I haven't got a response yet. I have to get approval from you, my committee.
Usually, if I recall, some of the board members been here maybe longer than I have, I believe. It would be our committee would make the recommendation. Goes like legislative maybe, and then the county board. Kind of seems that there's a little jump here and there for it, but we
Yeah.
certainly would make the recommendation.
Right.
That we would approve having that, and then I think it just goes to legislative.
Yeah.
And then we look
Want
it
Diane
over. Diane
verify
explained,
that it's the way it's gotta be, so it's legal and,
yeah,
yeah.
there
Yep.
isn't much of a feel to it, but we would as the committee, right, make the initial.
Yeah, if you could then, if you could put it in accepting our ordinances. That's just done through a vote, or is it gotta be on paper or what?
It should probably be on paper,
Correct. Then
And then-
everybody in the committee sign it and.
sign it, and then we,
It will have it prepared for next month.
yeah, you have some time.
Yeah.
I think you're safe.
Point of information. Some of the ordinances go to a municipal court rather than a circuit court.
All of their ordinances will be handled by their attorney,
By the
by
Fremont.
the village attorney. They don't belong to the municipal court system in the county.
Okay,
They do their own.
and that will continue. It will not be
Yes.
coming to circuit court
No, the only thing that'll come to circuit court will be OWI first and any state court.
in any crime. Ordinances will stay in Fremont.
Well, however, citations for speeding or any traffic will go through the court system as well, circuit court.
Circuit court.
But any ordinance that we enforce from the village will be handled by.
Your attorney.
That's in the contract.
From a city attorney.
Actually, it's actually attorney for a lot of towns.
Oh, okay.
Good question. Yeah, good question. I'll deal with that. But that would be just, yeah, at the next. We'll sign it off on all of it, so it's a good thing.
So
Do it right.
Oh, yeah, I heard that.
Hockey. LEHOCKY.
pretty easy to work with. He knows how to bring up the contract, and she's done so many of them.
Okay.
One thing about one of our hirees, Dilly, came through our corrections and sent to Foxway Tech,
Okay,
graduated from there, so he's our first one that we sent.
that we paid for and sent to
For, yep. Good student.
Is that something that, obviously you strongly support?
So yeah, the sheriffs across the state here are doing that. They refused to do it just because of the lack of availability. I don't want to get into law enforcement.
And you will include enough in the budget to be able to allow you to do
It hasn't affected the budget.
Hasn't affected. Any questions or anything, or any comments, general for the sheriff? I thank you very much for that, and then we'll move on to Andy probably with the communication power approval.
So we, back in April, we put out a request for bids for the tower structures, because we're putting up the 2 new towers, one at Central one. We bid them out together, hoping to get, a good response, but again, two back. Contacted, all the big players in the tower market and expected more, but I don't know. It's just been a struggle on all this stuff, just getting people to put bids in on easy stuff, but, the low bid came in with Sabre, Sabre Towers. There's we have like, I think 3 or 4 Sabre Towers already. They're a good tower out in Iowa. They don't, but they came in low bid. Second bid was Worldwide Structural Fabrication, another good company, but, Sabre beat them out price wise. So, and, met all of our requirements. So selected that was our bid. Do they have it in their packet how much they were?
Just the one you accepted.
Okay, all right. So Worldwide came in as, the Simcoe Tower was 229,960, and then London was 129,700. So, each one is, was just quite a bit of difference.
Height wise,
Simcoe's 300 foot, New London is just under 200 foot. Yeah, once you get up to 300, the, structure's quite a bit different. Which is important. About a wind load on it.
What you asking for? Andy?
So we need approval here to take it to county board. Yep.
Johnson, so moved.
For second to.
I'll second it.
We have approval. A motion,
Not one.
second to that. Any further discussion regarding these towers? Hearing none, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any contrary, so moved. You have approval to take to the county board. Okay. I have a quick question here. What is the non-environmental?
Oh, that's just something, that was part of our bid packet. That's just something that all people have to, everybody that we do business with, making sure, because it's federal money, make sure that they're not, that they can bid on our stuff, that they're not, they haven't been removed because of legal issues or anything.
Okay, well, thank you. Thanks for that. Supervisor reports, anyone have gone any kind of training or anything? We have some training coming up in for General County Board. I don't know who has signed up for
Oh,
it.
yeah.
Cindy has, I have, few of us have for that. And Claire or lacrosse?
Lacrosse.
Lacrosse, okay. On that, so maybe we'll bring something back at that time on that. Anything else from the supervisors? Otherwise, we'd entertain a motion to adjourn.
Also move.
Motion to adjourn has been made. We are adjourned. Thank you very much.